welcome back to my channel, Woman on a Journey. If you are new here, my name is Emily, and on this channel I share all things motherhood, clean living, homeschool, and faith. So if any of that interests you, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and click that little bell icon on the side so that you get notifications for whenever I post new videos. You can also check me out on Instagram at A Woman on a Journey blog, and you can visit my blog at awomanonajourney.com. So today's video is a fall favorites tag, and I was actually tagged by Kristen over at Pearls and Oaks. And Kristen has a wonderful channel. I have really enjoyed getting to know her recently. And so if you're not following her, I'll be sure to link her channel down in the description below, so you can definitely check her out and subscribe. But the way this works is we have a list of questions that we're supposed to answer, and they're all about fall. And so this is just supposed to be a fun video, and so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of get started. And like I said, since Kristen tagged me, I will be tagging 3 other YouTube moms here at the end of this video. So the first question is favorite fall scent. I would have to say anything cinnamon. I don't know if that's really a fall favorite because I will have cinnamon. Anything with cinnamon in it all year round. But I would definitely say cinnamon. Pumpkin is, I like pumpkin and cinnamon kind of together, but I usually don't like them when they're mixed with anything else. Like, I don't like cinnamon really mixed with apple, and I don't like pumpkin mixed with like other weird scents. So I'm really picky about it. So I would say the safe bet is usually cinnamon mixed with pumpkin kind of works for me. There is a scent that I tried recently. It's called white pumpkin, and someone had bought it for me, and I actually really like that scent. So it has a pumpkin scent, but it's a little different. So I'm liking that right now. The next question is best way to spend a rainy day. So for me, the way I kind of grew up, which is probably why I'm still like this, is rainy days were the days that me and my mom cuddled up on the couch, watched a movie, and most of the time it was probably a rom-com. And but that was our ideal evenings whenever it was rainy or thunderstorming. If it was thunderstorming, it was even better. So that's usually how I am still today. So I'm trying to impart that to my son. And so every time it rains, I'm like, you want to watch a movie? You want to cuddle up on the couch? Even if he doesn't want to do it with me, I'm still going to curl up on the couch with a nice cozy blanket and put on the TV for a little bit and watch something. The third question is favorite fall drink. So I don't have one because I don't drink coffee. I don't drink any kind of hot chocolate or anything like that. So yeah, I don't really have a favorite fall drink. I mostly drink water and tea sometimes, but even tea, like, I don't really have a favorite or that's one that's related to fall. So yeah. The fourth question is football, yay or nay? Yay. We definitely like football in this house. I would say that we don't make a super big deal about it. Definitely the Super Bowl is probably as big a deal as we make it, or if we had someone come over and football happens to be on, then yeah, we'll you know, get the chicken wings and the chips and all that. But we just enjoy watching it. That's me and my husband have always enjoyed that from the beginning of us dating, and so that's something that we continue to do, and it's just a favorite of ours that we like to look forward to together. But I don't watch every single game. We're not that extreme. He'll definitely watch more games than me, but I kind of stick to, you know, a couple teams here and there, and then I'm like, all right, I'm good. I don't need to see every team play. So that's kind of where I stand. So the next question is favorite article of clothing for fall. I would definitely say sweaters and boots. Those are my go-to. As soon as it starts warming up, that is exactly what I want to go to my closet and start taking out. So number 6 is favorite fall traditions. So I don't really have any fall traditions. I guess I'm kind of starting to make my own now that I'm homeschooling my son and I'm home now. And I never really thought about it before. And so since I've been home, I've kind of been thinking about it. But one of the things that we started last year is and this is in the month of November, what we do is every day for the month of November, we have this box that we created. It's a turkey. So we took a tissue box, we decorated it, made it into a turkey, and we had these papers that we would write every day, either before dinner or after dinner. We would write something that we were thankful for, and then we would pop it in there. And then at the end, we would take it out and we would remind ourselves of all the things that we said we were thankful for. So that's something that we just started last year, so it's not really a tradition yet, but we're gonna make it happen moving forward. So it's a tradition that I'm looking forward to doing every year. The other thing that we kind of do, and we just started doing this when just before my son hit a year, was apple picking. I never been apple picking in my life. And my first time apple picking was apple picking with my son when he was 10 months old. And that is something that we have been doing every year since. So I guess that's the other tradition that we kind of do. Other than that, we don't really have anything. The next question is fall books or movies that you love. So I don't really have any fall books. I have just been getting into, some of the picture book fall books that we can pull from the library and things like that. I'm not sure that we really have a favorite yet. We just kind of been reading through whatever we find. I haven't found anything that, I'm like, oh, I love this book. This is such a great book, or that my son seems to want to read over and over again. I haven't really come across that, but I also haven't really gotten a lot of full books to really say. So that's when it comes to books. As far as movies, I'm all for anything that is a Hallmark type movie. I've never really been like that, and I don't know, within the recent years, like, I love Christmas and all winter type Hallmark movies. So in the fall, some of those Christmas movies start to come out. So I guess it's not really fall, but it comes out during the fall. So that's something I look forward to. The next one is favorite fall foods. So I don't really have any favorite fall foods. I think the only thing I could probably say is soup. And I only like one kind of soup. And it's chicken soup. So I don't really have any fall favorites. I don't eat apple pie, pumpkin pie. I don't eat any of those things. I never have. I've never liked them. And so yeah, there's nothing specific as far as a fall favorite. I don't have any drinks, like I said, that are fall favorites. So yeah, that kind of doesn't really apply to me. I'm a super picky eater. So that's basically why. That's my excuse. Favorite fall recipe, chicken soup. Same thing. So the last question is favorite thing about fall. So one of my favorite things, aside from the sweaters and boots, is the fact that I have the choice of choosing whether I want curly hair or straight hair. I do straighten my hair out more in the fall because the cooler weather, there's less humidity here. And so that's something that I enjoy, that I can actually choose what I want my hair to look like more often, whereas in the spring and summer, I don't have a choice. It needs to stay curly because even if I straighten it, it's going to turn curly anyway with the heat and the humidity. And so that's actually one of my favorite things about the cooler weather, is being able to straighten my hair. And I think the other thing is that we are, as a family, we're starting to figure out what works for us and what we really enjoy, and making traditions out of those things. So that's something that, it's not specific, but like I mentioned, we started to do the apple picking, we started to do the thankful box, and so those are things that I'm really starting to enjoy, it being part of our family and part of our things to look forward to in the fall. And then I like shopping. I love fall shopping. I love being able to look at all the cute things for the fall and the winter and stuff. So I definitely look forward to that once September hits. That's something I'm like, okay, I can't wait to go shopping and get fall clothes or get winter clothes and things like that. So that's what I enjoy most when it comes to the fall. So thank you, Kristen, for tagging me in this fun YouTube video tag. And I am going to now share who I want to tag next to participate, and definitely check out their channels as well. I'm going to link them down in the description. So I want to tag Dana over at 3 Sweetie Birds. She is just such a wonderful mama, and she has the 3 cutest little kids ever, and you will definitely see them pop in and out of her videos here and there. And so definitely check her out. The next person I want to tag is Lindsay over at Love Them Well. I have loved Lindsay's channel for quite some time now. She is a teacher and she was homeschooling her children for a time, and she's just so, every time she talks, she just intrigues me. I don't know what it is. Like, I just love her personality. I love her creativity, and she's just fun. And then the third person I want to tag is Summer over at Summer Myers. And I recently just started getting to know Summer, and I absolutely love her. I love her channel. She is hilarious, and so she is a homeschool mom as well, but she gives such great tips when it comes to homeschooling, mothering, and all sorts of things. And I guarantee you're gonna love her channel, and you'll definitely get a laugh in every single one of her videos. At least I have in the videos I've watched so far. So check out those ladies. I will link them down in the description below. And thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.